What's up, folks, and welcome back to the Rim, where we begin today's episode with a few things to talk about, really. And we're going to start off with the easy ones, because they're pretty straightforward. So, for example, we have Mr. Boss here asleep in the fridge. Where else? No better place for him. We can rename him as he is welcoming into the colony, Mr. Sir, Mr. Le Sir, no less. And then, conveniently, right next door, Hornet. These are the last few ones from the Patreon list as well, so start adding random people in from this point on, although I have to say, this leads us quite nicely on to question number 2, which is what do we do about Alpha 18? Because, you know, this colony's kind of at a nice stable position now. We've been talking about maybe going out and doing the caravan thing, try and go for the caravan ending, and this would be a perfect time for that, right? Kind of go out in a blaze of glory whether we make it or not, except for the life of me, I can't find it. I've been looking around on this map for ages, like 45 minutes of just scrolling this world around and Googling, try and find out where it could possibly be. We're looking for a purple flag, or maybe a purple one of these home signals, or maybe a circle, depending on which post you read, and I'm kind of been trying to keep an eye out for all of them. In the end, unless I'm even more blind than I think I am, it just ain't there. I don't know what's happened to it, I don't know if it's a mod conflict or what, but I cannot find the thing. So maybe you guys can, with your eagle eyes and the ability to pause the video, come up with something that I have missed? You're probably all going, God damn it, Wasted, it's right there in front of you, even right now. But I don't know, I can't find it personally. So that presents us a bit of a problem. That was one of our end scenarios, that was the one we wanted to go for. So that leaves kind of, I'd say 3 options. One is someone, one of you keen-eyed folks, manages to pick up on where on earth this damn thing is and tell me somehow. I don't even know how you're going to get it across, but if you do, wonderful, and we'll go for that. Grand caravan towards, off into the sunset, across the waste, towards our potential escape or maybe just slow death. But if that doesn't work, we're kind of left with 2 other options. Now, one of them is, with the area we're in, we've actually got a couple of pirate bases down here, so we could, again, sort of start causing trouble with the natives, do a few silly raids and so on. I think that could be kind of fun. Chances are it would go wrong and the colony would end up dying. Or we could take the standard exit, which is we try and get the ship built. So we've got some of the stuff researched for it, not all of it. We'd have to actually go up here and do the rest of this. But no, actually, yeah, even the ship crypto sleep caskets are different. Okay, then so we'd have to do all of our research. But technically, we could kind of wall ourselves in and be fine with that. It's a little bit dull, but it might be the only sensible exit to this, because if we can't find the actual caravan ending, then just going and attacking the local pirates seems somewhat like just throwing everything away. Anyway, I'll leave that government down to you guys. I don't want to end the series for no reason. I'd like to sort of make a sensible ending to it so we can do some Alpha 18 fun, etc. But we've got to look around it. Right, next one. I'm a tool. Enough said. Get rid of those, because power's a bit of an issue now anyway. Fortunately, there is just enough space to stick them along the wall here. I might actually put some turrets down here. Someone suggested that to try and dissuade what happened last episode, which I'm kind of down with. So let's unpause it, let them get about their business. But, you know, we are presented with a little bit of a weird question here as to how we end things. I'm also reminded, I thought Butcher Creature was the higher priority one here, I've got to admit. Apparently not, so let's fix that. Might actually help a bit. But we also, have you seen, I don't know when in amongst all of this, perhaps thanks to the fact we had a blight at one point and so on, but our supply of food isn't as good as I'd like, and especially not as good as I'd like if we're about to do a caravan. So I'm thinking, can we whack more growing zone? Because this is all fertile here as well, isn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's 100% in places. Yeah, a lot of this is 100%. So these are dull, tabbing out of the game. A lot of this is actually really speedy growing territory. Let's do something like that, perhaps. And in here, what do we grow? Potatoes grow nice and fast. Maybe more corn, just to cut down on the frequency that they're having to harvest things. And then we've got a little bit at the end here that I'll put over to berries, because you can eat those even if they haven't been cooked. Not that we have a meal problem at the moment. This is actually looking kind of alright. Our main issue seems to be well, A, we've got a couple of people we need to convert if we're going to go anywhere, and B, I don't know where to go, which doesn't help. So one of the things I do want to do with this episode as well is Mr. Mick here. We've been sort of holding off on his heart, and the longer we wait, the more dangerous it gets. We do have a Glitter World, and as far as... I don't think Glitter World is guaranteed to be fine, but it's got a pretty high chance of being fine, whereas I'm pretty certain that if you use any other meds, there's always like a 40% chance of failure. Rimworld is pretty brutal like that. What are we going to do now? Oh yeah, it was shoddy one. What are you going to make for us, Alistair? Poor. God damn you. Fine. We've got a couple of nice ones down here. Can we... No, not for prisoners. Can we set owner to someone in the big scrolly list? Perhaps Mr. Lasser. And this one to perhaps Void Flame. We should give them places to be. And maybe even put some statues in there. What's this? God, this is... Oh, this is difficulty of Dresden. Difficulty of Dresden, easy. Who's binging? Nom. Not a surprise. Not a surprise, and then this is still for terrorism. That's a little bit of a touchy subject. Let's just put you in there, shall we? Actually, no one's in that room. Let's not do that. Let's put you in a room that's actually got someone in it. Like that. Cool, and let's check the restrictions here, because someone said something about Flick being wrong. Flick is not wrong, but why is Atomic Nom on Doctoring 1? I'm sure there was a reason for it, but right now, I couldn't tell you. He's 15, Cats is 15, so they're pretty even. But still, in fact, even to the point where really, let's leave them both on 2. When there is doctoring to be done, get to it. I think that's not a bad plan. Speed you folks up. It's raining. Oh, they're boom rats to kill. Boom rats have already been killed. Oh yeah, that was the toxic fallout of last time. And these ones are still fresh. If I'd been perhaps a bit quicker, we could have run out during the fallout and pulled back a whole bunch of stuff before it started rotting. You're alive! Wow! Congratulations. I think it all depends on how early in the thing, how early during the event you died, the toxic fallout. What's up with Ellie? Complaining. Yeah, granite is a problem because we've got this building, and I think the main hold-up for all of this is just lack of granite. Is this also being done in granite? Yeah, it is. Okay, this might be a bit of a mistake. I might redo those walls in something other than granite, because we don't have any. Limestone? Sandstone. Doesn't really matter. I think I just destroyed a bit of power conduit there as well. Shall we put that back? And actually build this out of something we have? Maybe? Might be an idea, you know? Sandstone. And then the other bit. Cool, and did I screw up the power in there? Yes. Yes, I did. Good. Internally, they're doing concrete, so that's going to get done. Might as well haul that rubbish. I might actually finish that now, and then we can get some more power down, and then I don't know what. At least our batteries will be full, I suppose. Could build some more turrets. There was a suggestion of turrets around the outside of the base for kind of have them off, but dummy-wise. The only problem with that is, as some of you will probably be aware, yeah, this is another problem, isn't it? No, let's do you as no normal door, please. Sandstone. As some of you will probably be aware, the Alpha 17 patch fixes my ability to have the 2 power conduits down like this and be all hacky with the turrets. So I don't want to get too used to it. We're about to switch, and when I do switch, I'm going to suck for a bit, because a lot of my cheats, a lot of my hacksy ways of dealing with things, like with the mechanoids as well, will not work. I will have to develop all new kinds of cheese. And I'm looking forward to it. Who else is binging? Nom is just constantly... Where did you even get it from? I didn't remember us having any beer. Oh, did you find some out and about? Oh, I don't know why I'm looking for it. It's not like I'm going to find a few bottles of beer on this map, but I can only assume you must have done, because we haven't had any beer. Kind of intentionally been avoiding that sort of thing. Meat supplies are good. General food supplies, not so much. Ooh, we not got enough. We don't have enough dog beds. This dog's actually sleeping in bed. I mean, There was some talk about moving dogs into bedrooms, but you can't. Can you specify? No, you can't specify which animal goes in which bed. So it would end up being a really messy case of like creating zones for each one of the huskies if I wanted to do that. So while we could, I think I'm more inclined to. I suppose you could not bother about who was in which, because the huskies are on the haul, aren't they? Is there any other animals we've got that can haul that aren't huskies? What are we going to do with... Unstoppable isn't bonded, I don't think, so we could just slaughter. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe the Labradors, I need to check, because the Labradors can also haul. And Labradors, what are your filth rate? 0. Cool. Okay, so both Labradors and Huskies are cool to have inside. So that means that by default we can allow... What am I doing? Expand allowed area. Haul. Do we allow them into the bedrooms? The Husky sleep in each one? That's just going to end up with disturbed sleep debuff, isn't it? As sort of romantically cool as that sounds, or whatever you want to call it. The idea being romantic rather than, yes, get your mind out of the gutter. That's you I'm talking to. Now I've completely lost track of what I was saying. Either way, that sounds like a bad plan. They'll just get disturbed sleep. It would look cool, but it's going to be disturbed sleep. So let's continue just making use of this huge space we've built. And put more animal beds in. No matter how more we need, even that might not be enough. They do multiply at quite a rate. Need research project. I suppose I should be going for this just in case that's what people think is a good option. I don't know. I'm going to do my usual job of read through the comments and sort of kind of get a consensus from that as best I can. I know not everyone's going to agree, but at least you can try and get some sort of consensus. Slate blocks all the way to the other side of the map. Components I haven't mined. I mean, again, it's the other side of the map, which we're never that keen on, but so be it at this point. What's this? Silver. Let's get more monies and then maybe call in a caravan. We got 10k already. Yeah, I'm inclined to call in a trader and try and get some more... who's nice? Should we call the crew or Discord? Yeah, who haven't we had in the world? We've had... let's get Discord in. Go and call up Discord, see if they've got any Glitter World. We got one, but preferably I'd like to get a bit more than that. Because if we got lots of Glitter World, I can maybe fix some of our other injuries. Blitz greets old cat warily and asks his business. Request trade caravan, please, mate. Ooh, that's a good question. What would it be under? Is it an exotic goods or is it a combat goods? What else might I want? And again, which does that come under? I want... I'm gonna go with exotic goods. And I'm also gonna give them some silver. 300 silver for 17 goodwill. That's not very much. Let's just keep those guys happy. Should we call up? They're not enemies, are they? Nope. Cool. In which case, let's call up both. Let's give you a bit of silver for being happy with me as well. Immediate military aid. No, trade caravan, please. So we went with exotic goods. Let's get combat supplier from you. That way we'll have a good mix. And we've still got 9,000 silver. And are mining more, so not too concerned there. Do we want to fix Mick's heart? Mr. Mick, we do want to fix your heart. We got power, everything's fine. Install heart. I'm not sure install is the word, but okay. And let's also make sure that Mr. Mick is allowed the singular glitter world that we have kicking around. And I suppose it doesn't matter whether it's old cat or Nom that does it. I guess I'll get cats to do it. Busy picking stuff. Mick will surface eventually for his operation. Here he comes. Alright, bro. Aha. Right. Prioritize operating on Mick, the drone, with the good meds. Come on, Mick. Come on, dude. He's going to keep you good. Come on, fingers crossed. Oh, thank God. Because it's so sudden. It's just like, at that point, instantly you'll either have someone fine, nothing at all will happen, or it'll go, boop, colonist dead, cut in half, or something like that. Well, congratulations, Mick. Welcome to a happier life where you aren't about to die of a heart attack. 46. That'd be a bit harsh. Worse happens, but still. That's getting there. We could want... Well, it's almost done. Let's let them finish it. How is this wall looking? That's also getting there, and I can now afford to replace the bit of wall that they were going to get stuck in. And finishing that bit off. Who's some aristocrat? What's your problem? Everything's fine. Yeah, that's alright. Go and chill with Simple Witch at the grave. Cloth supplies are perhaps a bit more than we need now. Meds is fine. Do we potentially rack up some more food? No, that's going to be fine as well. Screw it. What else could we grow here that could be helpful? Not really that much. Not unless we want to do something weird like sell psychoids or something. It could be worse. When that finishes, I'll switch them over to Devil Strand. We're not going to get particularly good yields from the Devil Strand we are doing, so that might be beneficial. Yep. Pirates from the Night Bats attacking immediately directly above the base. Not sappers as well. Machine pistols, charge rifles, LMGs, Doomsday rocket launchers, spears and miniguns. Okay then. Right. Who is outside the base and probably going to die? Yep. Yep. Oh my god, chicken. In fact, let's just manually send you guys round this side, because I don't think they'll go that side. Anybody else stuck out of the base? I don't believe so. Does not look like it. Cool. In which case, what are you guys up to? No! I mean, again, it's going to solve the animal problem, but that's harsh. It's like immediately you're just like, nope, right, that's it. Screw them over. Animals, get back to your safe place, please. Yeah. And the husky's just like, lol. Well, I suppose there is one positive thing. Marie, your sacrifice will not be in vain. You used their Doomsday rocket launcher up. That thing's only one shot. Not only that, but they actually managed to hurt themselves with their own friendly fire as well. It would be quite nice if you guys can actually... Anyone going to beat that fire out? Yeah, okay, there we go. You guys have almost all made it in through the front. Look, they're going to go and... I mean, it's hilarious because they are absolutely pwning their own dudes. But at the same time, it's not that cool because now Melody's out there and probably not going to do that well either. Alright, Nom is safe, Void Flame's safe, Ellie is getting there. Ellie is going to want to go the other direction. Ellie's just going to want to hide down the bottom. Although, Saburo, Ellie's unarmed. That's the problem there. Saburo... I'm going to have to let them to beat out the fire for the time being. Is anyone not going to beat the fire out? No, they're all kind of going to beat the fire out. These guys are all nice and happy. So maybe... Oh, God, one of them's old cats and one of them can't fight. Siegmeyer's melee. Those two are getting it on. Be a bit rude to disturb them. Nom's going to go and eat. I suppose this is all fine. I'll just leave them to it for the time being. I want them to get rid of that fire before it burns all of our Devil Strand to the ground. Saburo is off that direction. I reckon Ellie might actually be able to make this one in. There. How on earth are they off to? Can they tell that that blueprint's there? Because they weren't sappers. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You guys finished beating out the fire? You have. Good. You lot. Ellie needs backup. You guys coming in here. mistake. Surely he doesn't have range from there. Oh no, he's shooting at the dogs. Okay. He does have range from there. Oh god. Well then I made a mistake. And also, weren't the animals supposed to be on animal safe? Yes, they're on animal safe, but some of them won't. I guess as puppies, they don't pay any attention. Vince! Melee attacking improvised plasteel turret. Are you now? Well, it looks like perhaps sending you guys out is a bit unnecessary. Maybe we grab... Snipes the sniper? No, Snipes is no longer a sniper, is he? We changed him. Radish, with your power armor. Get down there. Vaddy's got a sniper rifle as well. Who else have we got? Ash. Anyone else with a sniper rifle? I can't remember who I gave them for. Void Flame. Sure, there. You can go and help deal with that rubbish down there. Vince is going to come and wander in because he wants to have a melee attack on some turrets, because that's an interesting choice. Vince has decided that was in fact a poor plan. Aha! These guys have come far enough in. Stupid AI. Yes, he's turned the turrets off. Now everything will be fine. Yes, infinitely better. Oh. It's all the juveniles. They don't listen when you tell them to come inside. You guys are coming in just fine. Real. Is that necessary? I'm going to go so far as to say no, it's not necessary. Will you stop it? Randomly poking at bits of the room. Stop it! The door is open. You do not need to. Leave it alone. There we go. That'll do. Right, you lot. Reconnect. You lot. Yes, I know I undid the door again. It's fine. As long as I select it the same way every time, we'll be all good. You guys can reconnect. You guys can reconnect. Right, Vince. Psychically sensitive, pyromaniac that's incapable of firefighting. Nope. You're dead. So that's a non-issue. That stuff's all turning off. You bunch can go back to doing normal stuff. You, my friend. Prostophile, sanguine masochist? Prostophobe, sorry. Never find it fair and incapable of all sorts of stuff. Nope. Lawrence. Dislikes men, nervous. Good with animals and medicine. Still feeling a bit of a nope. Missing an eye. Nope. Well then. And then quickly, who's going to go and do the rescuing? Rescue Melody. Are you rescuable? Yep. Ash. Rescue Remy. So we will have lost merely Marie during this, which seems to be pretty unavoidable in that case, because they spawn basically on top of unrestricted. Animals, slightly longer. Halt there. Carnivores to there. Oop. More halls. More carnivores. And then herbivores at the end. And we retain the question of what to do with Unstoppable. Operations add... Yes, we can euthanize. Let's do that. Given her current purpose seems to be primarily just sitting there, being fed fine meals. Oh yeah, I did do the animal restrictions. Cool. Off we go then. Someone go rescue them. There we go. Pew. We got Remy as well. Cool. Unstoppable has died because of euthanasia. Yes. That was the plan. Leaving people to die in the courtyard is a bit harsh, isn't it? I can't be bothered to kill them though. It's lazy, I know, but like Sigma, have you got? All right. Consume human corpse. No, 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 no. Bro, we lost Remy. Ah, that's because I need to remember to send them down immediately. No, don't prioritize cleaning blood. Have you already been treated then? Okay, they have already been treated. It was just blood loss. Fair enough. Go and beat Vince up as well. Oh, look, we took his gear off before it all went nasty. Shame it wasn't the power armor. Although saying that, we do have people with power armor kicking around. Sigmar, you are obviously done with your tasks now. Who should we give some more power armor to? Perhaps one of our guys that we use frequently. McGow has earned himself some power armor, surely. Where was it? There it is. Forced aware. Well, that's a dead man's one. Who's wearing tattered now? Sigmar, did you pick that shield back up again? Maybe I forgot to remove it. He's been kicking around with that shield for ages. Fire out pretty much. Not entirely sure what they're doing. Oh, they're removing the floors still, aren't they? That didn't help. Spent quite a few resources doing that. That place is almost done. That one didn't really get touched. Should be a couple of trade caravans showing up at some point, no? Hello friends, you're going to come and join us soon? That would be quite cool. Can't leave with a couple of prisoners. Well, I suppose it could. Be quite amusing. Aha! Hold open. Someone's got to go through there soon, right? Alice, it'll do it for me. Don't want to dissuade them from going that direction. What are these guys mining? Ah, it's still mining away on the steel. There's a few floors here, so remove as well. Steel. Alright, what else is left on the map to mine? Pepe has given birth. Steel. Silver. Yes, please. Okay, already done. And we've got that. They haven't even gone down there for it yet. Nothing interesting. That's just compacted steel. That's compacted. I mean, don't get me wrong, but we are sorted supplies wise. Yeah. Leave them to it. They're getting on. An army scientist? I'm not even going to try. Passing by, are you? For what purpose? Let's get a couple more beds down here. I suppose we could take apart these buildings, but it's only marble. It's not really that worthwhile. We're not using marble. Do some hunting soon. Food supplies are looking kind of fine. Pretty balanced as well. There's a fair bit of meat in there. Yep. Fair bit. Elephant meat and all sorts from that last hunting expedition. One of the two of them survived. Whoop. There it is. Yeah, Melody survived. Although, was that missing a paw? Yeah. And a permanent gunshot injury in the eye. Administer beer. Again, interesting descriptions. Combat supplies, cargo pods, they all arrive at once. Uranium? Cool. I'll get the enrichment plant up ASAP. Give the pirates something they will never expect. Alright, down you come. Where'd the other one spawn? This is the point where Rimworld really starts to chug a bit. Too many people wasted. Too many people. Alright. Friends, come into our wonderful room. You should surely trade with us more openly in this scenario. Right, do we want to sell? Probably. Probably. I was also advised that doing that, sorting everything by category is a nice way of doing it. No, I do not want fennec foxes. Right, how do we tell if these are puppies? Puppy, 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 puppy. Are they all puppies? Holy hell. Okay, let's just get rid of a few of the puppies there, shall we? And these are all... Okay, it's juvenile. Whereas those three are puppies. Get rid of those three as well. Keep our pigs, keep our sow, keep our muffalo. Meals are fine. Hyperweave. Yes, all 4 of your glitter world, please. That's our hyperweave. It's not really as good. Now, do you have... Ooh. No, that's ours. Doll. Joy wire, power claw. No. Yeah, have some elephant tusks. And... anything else? A pair of AI persona core. I guess I'll keep those for when we do a ship build, if we do. See what you guys have to say about that side of things. I never thought of categorizing stuff at the top there. I'm not sure if this is any easier for what I'm doing here, but I certainly should have spotted that before now in reality. Wooden sculptures, new. Power armor is... Dead man's one's being sold. That one is ours to keep. Devil Strand jacket. We did actually make a Devil Strand jacket. Okay, cool. These parkas should be sold as well, because we're not wearing parkas. As should that shield. Why is there tribal wear? Okay, now I need to buy something of them, because otherwise we're getting too much stuff. Selling too much stuff. That shouldn't be too hard to manage. Buy a Doomsday rocket launcher. No, right, we got foxes. I could buy plasteel. Kind of keep things even. And at the same time... yeah. Let's just buy some plasteel and sell one of the persona cores because we only actually need one of them. I suppose keeping the second one is not a bad idea, just in case something goes wrong with the first opportunity. So a small trade, including a large amount of glitter world. Let's make sure that Mr. Mech here, with his freshly fixed heart, is no longer set to use it. And then, as they arrive, Mr. Old Cat's once again doing... okay, I'm going to let you come back first. And then I will get you to go and trade with the other one if I can target Phoebe in the middle of all of this mess. No, drop it off. Cool, and now Phoebe, trade. What have you got for us? Nothing that exciting. LMGs, triple rocket launchers, frag grenades, dusters that are far too expensive. Okay, so for future reference, what we really want are the exotic goods, because this is a bit useless. Take our miniguns. I'm never going to use them. And a poor LMG I'm never going to use. An incendiary launcher I'm never going to use. I'm actually going to keep a Doomsday. No, it's not keep a Doomsday. I'm never going to use that either. I'll just kill myself with it. An awful charge rifle. Nope. EMP and frag grenades. No, no, no. Molotovs. No. Fine. Let's get some of our money back. Get rid of those two. We continue. They've almost finished down here. Ah, I left the doors as granite, didn't I? Idiot. Did we do that as auto? No, we did standard. Makes sense. And as soon as that's done, we can get them to do the power down there. What are we doing research-wise? We're doing the shipbuilding. Cool. Have they actually got anywhere with that? Who is research man? We've got a research man, but it's McGow, and he's quite low priority. That's okay. Mick is now been... I just gave you a new heart. You're going to ruin it. And these guys are making a mess in the lounge. I suppose I could start buying in supplies to make more clothing out of, so that we've got fewer of the weaker bits and bobs. Is there the Devil Strand? Yeah, it's only a shoddy one, but yeah, the armor values on it apparently are the best bits, and that's also why you build the jackets, is because it covers so much. Tough jacket to stop scrapes and bruises, eh? Go on then, hurry up and get on with it, guys. You guys are taking ages. What about our new furniture? Superior. Good, that'll do. Didn't count as art. A roof has collapsed. Oh, okay. Whatever. Like, there isn't any roof there. And it's in a no roof area. Stop being stupid. McGow is set mysteriously to Oh My God Chicken on his own. Yes, please get off the map. I can't help but feel like things are going to run a lot nicer when you and your animals get out of here. Yes. The crew bring much fewer, with much less with them. Just Muffalo. How are we doing? Have we got 4 Muffalo? Eh? Fair enough. Didn't really. I thought we'd only got 3. Randy and his cargo pods. Hiding them at the side of the map and giving us mortar shells. I'll take them. I'll take them. And blow people up with those, you know. Yeah, hauling's quite a high priority, and having everyone running all over the map at the moment, I think, is part of why not a huge amount is getting done. So, if we prepare for a caravan, what I would probably do is up our stash of simple meals a bit. 70... 10 to each. Just so we got a bit more kicking around. It might be time to do that anyway. Random kibble outside the base. Yeah, it probably is. It's probably time to up the meal quotas regardless. I know the fine meals are going okay, but... yeah. Oop, that's not the right one. Wasted. More simples. Let's get 100 on stock. And even then, for if we were to send everybody out as a caravan, that's not that much. Like, we'd really have to stockpile up. Everybody would have to carry as much as they can, and then we'd probably still have to stop from time to time in order to basically farm food up. I suspect, like, do some massive hunt. Speaking of which, there's quite a lot of boar kicking around down there. My hunty posse gonna come and have fun with this. Do we take the assault rifle group this time? If I can remember who the hell the assault rifle group is. Kind of at the end. We've still got so many sniper rifles. Wow. Sniper rifles and charge rifles. Not a bad one, but... let's, can you shoot? You can shoot. You should have a weapon, therefore. What sort of weapon? We do not know. Probably an assault rifle, given the current discussion. Yeah. Speaking of shooting, people were saying that someone has got... I think they were saying it was old cats, but maybe it doesn't sound right. Someone is... It's Alicid, isn't it? That's frail and got a burnt eye. So he is about as useless as you're ever going to get when it comes to shooting. Like, do not be near him when he fires. Do we want to try and give him a bionic eye? Maybe we've got a bionic eye, and we do have... what is it? Left eye. Bionic eye, left eye. Sure. We got a bionic eye. We do have Glitter World meds for this. I'm willing to give it a go. Potentially lose our second colonist. Left eye, definitely checked everything's set correctly. You're on Glitter World, cool. Mr. Old Cat's there. content, happy, installing Bionic Eye. There he is. Oh, please don't get this wrong. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's nice and light in there. Whee! Cool. So that should mean that now Alicid is at least a bit less useless. Yeah, he'll be enhanced. Flash Storm. That's really you can do to adjust to a Flash Storm. You just hope it doesn't set fire to anything important. I might follow up on a suggestion, which was to whack a couple of just steel improvised turrets down here. Do they block? I don't know. Oh well, even if they do, let's put you there. Let's put you there. And literally the only reason I'm doing this is to I intend to run with them off. That's not very helpful actually, is it? That's more helpful. I intend to run with them off, but yeah, what it's going to mean is that I can dissuade any sappers from coming that direction, because they'll go, oh no, turrets, let's not go that way. Absolutely fine by me. Alright, what else we got? Gear-wise. Excuse me, obligatory clearing of the throat. Must happen at least once per episode, we all know this. Okay, so gear-wise, you are wearing emu, ostrich, cougar, camel. Cloth pants, not so great. I'm just trying to see, like, try and make sure everyone's wearing, like, leather where possible. You're wearing a dead man's vest. Is that not... Yes, I was about to say, is that not winding you up? Drop it. Get rid of it. I should have paid a bit more attention to where you were dropping it, mind. There it is. Did I just drop the personal shield by mistake? Yes, I did. I'm an idiot. You know what, why don't you drop that as well? And see if you can't find something better to wear. Is that more cargo pods? Alpaca wool, again right down the bottom of the map. Fine, fine. Alright, what else we got? Void Flame, what are you wearing? That's all fine. Muffalo and Gazelle, got no problem with that. Just check people a bit at a time. Ash, looking pretty good there, no worries. Cloth button down shirt, you could probably ditch that if you can, Mr. Old Cats. Drez, what you got? You're looking good. Old Cats we did. Siegmeyer, cloth pants. Finish your meal first. Then take your trousers off. The correct way to do things. Snipes. Synth thread. Very nice. Arctic fox skin. Look at these guys. They're all getting all... Cloth cowboys. Cool. You know what? I can't help but think that I might make some more armor vest. Can you drop that, please, mate? I don't particularly want people wearing dead man stuff. We can make armored vest, can't we? There's a machining table, I would imagine. Make armor vest. Make power armor. Which requires components, and a huge amount of components in plasteel. Whereas, which I'm not surprised by, obviously. I just wanted to check what it was. Whereas armor vests are 2 components and standard steel. We do have the plasteel, so let's this is gonna be smithing, isn't it? What's our Mick with 16 skill? That seems like a good option. Vest, now crafting skill. Let's go up to 12. Let's make a few of those and a power armor with the minimum crafting skill of 16 for Mick. Sort of prepare a bit for the caravan. Make sure everyone's got what they can. Down here, what do we got? A dead man's forbid that. Is that really it? Are they putting them back on again? I suspect they're putting them back on again. They're not willing to just get rid of them because that's part of the equipment. You'd imagine that as part of that, this worker set, would have a don't allow dead man's thing in it, but as you can see, it does not. Oh well. Oh well. Come to us, Cass. Come to us, Melton. You can make the pies, and you can do the cleaning. A Muffalo is pregnant. That's good news. That's not bad. Mr. Mick, what are you up to? You're mining silver down by where there's the huge fire. A party! And it's your party as well. Mick's decided enough of this rubbish. I'm going back to throw a party. How everyone else knew about it before he even got back, no one will know. In fact, to the point where he attended the party very, very briefly. Can you, need materials? Are you sure? I imagine it's trying to force to do the first job. Good part. Steel. Steel. Component. Component. Eh? Okay, it needed to have updated. So I'm right in that it picks up on the first task that's set in there, but it then needed time to update. There's no one actually bothering to get on with this. It's Mick that's been doing this as well. Mick, what are you set up to? Mick, Mr. Mick. Mining? No, I don't think so, actually. I think we'll have you smithing and crafting. How has he ended up so good at tailoring without ever actually doing any tailoring? I guess the skills are shared to some extent. Hey, the party is finished. Mick only attended it briefly, apparently, because why not? Well, even if it's only half, I was going to do that. I wonder what happened to mean that those ones in particular are empty. Another pregnant muffalo. Well, when the caravan comes, if that's what you guys choose to do, and if we can work out where the hell we're going, then we might be a bit more prepared after today's episode. You getting on with that armor vest? See what quality he bumps out on his first shot. Radish started a social fight with Atomic Nom. How the world has changed since the colony began, with you two in it. It's not gone well, has it? I hope real life's gone a little better. Oh, now they're going to go and, yep, sleep it off. And then, ironically, Nom's going to treat Radish. That's brilliant. Okay, you still awake? Can you go and treat Nom, please? That is awesome. Oh, where are you, by the way? Alicid. Before I forget, let's put you back down to sensible, shall we? Nice, he's done his first. Where is it? Has someone already nabbed it? And if they have, it's almost certainly going to be Void Flame here. Armor vest, normal. Yep, it was Void Flame. Average armor, blunt, sharp, heat. That's not bad. Sharp, I think, being the same as gunfire, basically. Leave those guys working away. Getting pregnant. At least selling off the puppies means that this place is a bit... Oh, it's a good way of making yourself a little bit of cash, I suppose, as long as you've got the food to sustain it. But then maybe you'd just be better off selling the food. Don't know. I like the fact that we don't have any weapons considered good enough to go on any of these racks. Mick, my man, how you doing with that? Not great. Not really doing the components either, but he'll switch over when the time comes. Mad animal, local boar. There's the bear. Fair enough. Watch it, guys. He's coming. He's coming. He's angry. Mr. Lesser back there. You guys. Connect. Kill boar. You are remarkably poor at killing a boar. Mr. Lesser. Good job. Well then, guys, I'm eager to hear what you think we should do with this, because we've got to admit, we're now at a point where the colony is quite stable. I can kind of just keep going as I am if I want to, but we should have an endgame. I want to get on to Alpha 18. You guys let me know what you think I should do about the fact that, as far as I can tell, I zoom right out so I can get as much info on the screen at once. And just kind of move around a bit slowly. As far as I can tell, that flag ain't here. I don't know what's happened to it. I don't know if it's because of mods or what. It ain't there. So maybe we pick ourselves a destination. I mean, a really good destination, I would suggest, is about here. That's probably where they put it, right? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. I can't promise to necessarily follow what any individual says. I will, of course, make up my own mind with how we finish it up, but I'll be very interested to hear what you guys suggest for this one, because I'm a little bit not out of ideas, but wanting to at least give you guys a chance to get involved with this decision as well. So there we sit. And today's episode consisted primarily of a little bit of fighting against some very, very stupid, well, in this case, pirates. I was going to say tribesmen, that's not correct. And then a lot of sort of little bits and bobs trying to get ready. I'm sad we didn't recruit anyone, but we are at least starting to make our own armor, have some power armor and so on for the trip. I did sort out a lot of our gear, make sure that no one's wearing any more cloth, because that's got a much lower armor value than anything else. That's 35. You want to make sure those numbers are nice and high. Wow. Your heat is really good. What's the main difference there? It's just the quality, I guess. With superior involved. Don't know. Who knows? Maybe one of you guys will. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for joining me. It's been a fun one, and I will catch you all for the next one. Don't forget to hit that like button or the dislike. Either's fine. Bye.